Weight loss and muscle gain is not a carnivore or keto thing, it's a hormonal thing. So let's combine the two and get into it. Welcome everyone to my very humble channel. Now let's go. Let's get this. It is not about carnivore, it is not about keto, and it's not about fasting. It's about your hormones. I keep seeing in my comment section, dude, just do one meal a day. I did it and it was amazing. But what the gurus do not tell you is the concept of gluconeogenesis. Let's cover the fasting part first because that's an easy no-brainer. Don't do it. Then let's go into keto and carnivore, this concept that it's about doing a carnivore diet and you're just going to fix your leaky gut and your hormones are going to be amazing and you're going to lose a ton of weight. It's like Ozempic nonsense. Okay. Fasting. If you ever look at sprinters versus long distance runners, the long distance runners are going to be very tiny. They're going to have little pterodactyl arms, okay, and very skinny little legs. But if you look at a sprinter, they're going to be buffed. They're going to have muscles. They're going to be crafty and stout because they stop running before gluconeogenesis kicks in. And the concept of long distance running versus short distance running, the two things besides gluconeogenesis is how your hormones are affected by the different modalities of running. And if you take stress on the body, which that's all that I'm using this running as a comparison, that if you get up in the morning and you fast, because you're going to have your carnivore meal later, and you get up and you fast, your body literally is like, hold up, wait a minute, I need energy. And I need it from somewhere. And I am not going to take it from your fat cells. Because your fat cells, okay, just gonna say 56, what? Full natty. Your fat cells are not going to be tapped into unless, right, your body feels completely in balance. Otherwise, it's going to burn what burns fast, or gobble up what burns fast. And that, my friends, I hate that expression, my beautiful people, is your muscle. It will take it from the collagen under your skin. It will take it from the skin itself, under your neck, and your triceps, and your belly. It'll take it from your bone marrow. It'll take it from anything where there's protein. The gut weakens, right? The gut wall weakens. That's why so many long distance runners have GI problems. One meal a day, put your body under stress. Your body's not going to burn fat. It can burn a little fat. It's always going to go through the amino acids first because it can convert amino acids into glucose and use it faster than the body fat. That's the last type of fuel that your body wants to burn. That's the emergency fuel, is your fat cells. Because the modern body does not understand that we are no longer primal. We have a primal body, but we do not live a primal lifestyle. Hunter-gatherers, they would never electively not eat. They would conserve energy and then hunt. I'm going to show you some clips. No, not now, but later, from a show I've been watching where, oh, that's my pony. I feel bad for him. I cut his nuts off and he's by himself and he's crying. Basically, the show shows you that when you don't eat, you're starving. And when you are a hunter-gatherer, you want to always conserve your energy to then get food. That is not how we live today. We are constantly lit by technology, by false light, by stress, emails, texts, whatever. These are all stimulus that over-crank up the hypothalamus and the adrenal system. So, when you don't eat, you're going to burn through your amino acids and your body's going to burn fat last. That is why so many people who fast have dark circles under their eyes, develop crepey skin, and rebound like nobody's business because their hormones become jacked up. And that's the problem. Fasting or dietary things are all about your hormones, and they must be balanced for any of this stuff to work. Carnivore. That's the new rage. It's gonna die. I cannot wait to do the carnivore eulogy. And then the people who really want to stick around and use carnivore as an anti-inflammatory diet lifestyle will stick around for that knowledge. But all the trending people who want to lose weight, y'all gonna learn real fast that your electrolytes, I can't talk sometimes because I'm tired, tank. Yes, the girl has gone through 10 days of hell. A freeze, no water, ran out of water for the animals, the pipes froze, toilet didn't work, the horse, oh Lord have mercy. It has been, but I survived. Hormones. If you want to lose weight, it's not about carnivore. It's about insulin. It's about your reproductive hormones, your thyroid hormones, and it's about those hormones. Blood sugar, reproductive hormones, and thyroid hormones. Those are the main hormones. And they are balanced by what you do in a 24-hour day. So if you're not eating, then the reproductive system becomes compromised due to a thing called pregnenolone steal, where your body cortisol starts robbing ultimately from DHEA, which is the precursor to your sex hormones. But then the thyroid tanks as well. This is when you do one meal a day. So you can go ahead and lose 60 pounds on a scale and get rid of some inflammation. But you lose one thing, you gain two more. It's just the way it works. The laws of nature. You go too hard on the fasting, you're going to put stress on your electrolyte system, or the ability to balance your electrolytes, and also your reproductive hormones through gluconeogenesis and the stress of DHEA being, but you weigh less on a scale. Yeah, if you want to lose weight, then balance your hormones. Balance all the hormones. So how do you do that, right? And the same thing goes for keto. What you want to do is have to decide, am I going to do a ketogenic driven dietary thing, or am I going to still do carbs? And I've done a bazillion videos on what would be the indication of which way to go. Well, if your gallbladder is all junked up or the hypoglycemia is so bad, stay on carbs. Just do low carb, high fat. Otherwise, the rest of you should get over to ketosis land. You should do carnivore as an anti-inflammatory diet for like up to 3 months. Then go to keto. Plants are not demonic. They have their place. They have anti-nutrients and they have plant poisons and toxins. They do. But these amazing bodies can handle it if you put your body in homeostasis You take the oxalates, you purge them out, eat seasonally. But you must balance the body in a 24-hour day. Carnivore is great for inflammation. It's not great for weight loss. And y'all will learn that very fast. Too much protein, it's converted back into glucose, and it can be like eating a slice of cake. Not to everyone, for those very select individuals, but 99% of the people this happens to, because people who have inflammation are dealing with endocrine hormonal problems. Deal with your hormones. Do not deal with anything that's weight loss. I cannot stand the thyroid crookery and foolery business of people constantly on Synthroid, levothyroxine, Armor, Nature-Throid. Garbage. Them doctors and naturopathic doctors should never put you on that nonsense. Right? Unless you've had the thyroid removed. If it's still there, or your parathyroid is still there, please, my people, you got Hashis and your hypo and hyper, learn how to get your life in order. It is not about calories, and it's not about the diet. It is about how you deal with your hormones. Know when to draw the line. For example, I'm going to do carnivore up to 3 months. I'm going to get rid of all the plants. I have inflammation. I've been bloated. You see salad in my poop, or your poop, not my poop, because, I'm good. But people will see food particles in their stool. They have joint pain, inflammation. They go on carnivore. They feel amazing. At first, until their electrolytes tank. I have a problem saying that word tonight. It's okay. When they tank, it's a clusterfuck. Blood sugar's destabilized. You feel tired, right? You don't have enough hydration in the cells. And it affects your endocrine system when you are chronically dehydrated. Remember, everything's connected. This over there is connected to this over here. It just is. It's, if you're like, oh, that's really weird. I have this symptom and this symptom, but they're not in the same area of the body. They are the same, indirectly. If you're going to do carnivore, do it for the short term. Make sure you don't overeat the protein. Make sure it's ketotic. Eat up to 200 grams of fat. Please, my people, drink enough water. Get your magnesium, potassium. You can't get it all from meat. And you might have to do potassium citrate or bicarbonate or some meat broth or some oysters that are high, oyster extract that is high in potassium. But you must balance those electrolytes. There's the word. Oh, my pony. He's crying again. I feel bad. Okay. Come back, Steph. And me trying to do a video and be serious, and I'm just distracted by my little pony. My little pony, Luca. The real way to balance those hormones for weight loss is to regulate your blood sugar. Eat every 3 hours. I know. It's completely contrary to these knuckleheads pushing fasting and 1 meal a day. They're small, so you do not overwhelm the digestive tract. If you make it ketotic, then you can experience autophagy without fasting and without jacking up your endocrine system and the hypothalamus going like, what? Adrenal fatigue? Go to bed extra early. Like, go to bed an hour early or 2 hours early. Diaphragmatic breathe and exercise before 3 or 4 in the afternoon. This is what helps balance the endocrine system. Why would you go and elect to eat like a strict all meat and fat diet because you think it's anti-inflammatory when you could develop more inflammatory situations going on? I had a woman yesterday. She's like, I can't eat meat. I have an inflammatory reaction to meat. As you can see, it's not just about going meat and then everything's fixed, because you know that's not true. You can also, I'm going to repeat this, develop histamine to meat if it is dry hung if it's from Costco. I mean, if you ain't doing the slaughtering of the animal yourself, yeah, you can develop histamine to that meat. And I hope this helps. There's so many moving parts, but weight loss or muscle gain is not about calories or fasting or even doing carnivore or keto. It's about getting into ketosis, high fat, getting the stress down, all the stuff I talk about. I just wanted to have a little reminder for the newbies that find my channel that your body, like I'm 56, postmenopause now, legit. For me to keep my muscles, I have to keep the cortisol down, go to bed early, follow circadian rhythm. I eat all day, even if it is a bite of something, to tell the brain that I'm not starving. Please do not rob from my DHEA. My adrenals still need to make testosterone. I still need to crank out growth hormone so I can keep muscles and my shape as I get older without becoming mushy, without having zero estradiol and only estrone and DHT, and keep that down, right? You know, for the people, the women who got the beards and the mustache growing, yeah? Estrogen dominance, estrone in the fat cells. I'll do a whole video on this. Estrone, dihydrotestosterone, too much of it, and the hair recedes, and facial hair grows. It's a clusterfuck. Yeah? Don't fast. Don't eat a bunch of protein. Men, this can put you into andropause, lowering your testosterone, eating up your muscle. You're not accessing the brown fat. Don't jump in a cold bath. Just stop listening to these stupid trends. I keep watching a lot of guru men either on tea, right? Or they're getting hair plugs, or they're doing a bunch of stuff. Y'all think it's the women that are doing all this work? It's the men too. The men are getting the Botox. The men are getting hair stuff and using finasteride and Rogaine. The men are on testosterone. Yeah, not all of them, but a lot of them are on it, and they are fooling the other men doing a carnivore diet. I'm just saying. Not all, but there's definitely a lot that are doing all this stuff. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com and book a consultation. I now have all new dates because I didn't yesterday, and now I do, into February. Also, I decided to launch my challenge in March because of the winter storm that came in and completely disrupted my life. So instead of putting more pressure on myself, I'm going to launch it in March. And I thought, you know, it's better. We're out of winter. People want to get like healthy towards the summer. And yeah, spring into summer. Life is good. Life is hard, but life is really good. And I got to go check on my pony. And so, my Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. I have a monthly course where I cover all 3 diets for those who need more contact with me and can't afford a consultation, even though the consultations are dirt cheap. This is a $15 a month subscription-based course. And when I get this house done, y'all, I'm going to go hard. This little filming in this little corner, this nook, gone. I'm going to put gym equipment in my new home. And then next summer, I want to build a little gym and cooking and really go hard on being able to show you guys stuff without the limitations of constantly being by myself, as my skin got so dry in those cold temps. Y'all, I was wearing two pairs of sweatpants, snow pants, coveralls inside because I live in a cardboard box and my skin was drying out. I should have put a humidifier in here. Good God, it's like sandpaper. Oh, my hands are dry. I cannot wait started raining. As soon as it started raining, my face was looking distressed and wrinkly. Oh, it was dry. Oh, it was awful. Lord have mercy. Do not like long days of cold. And yeah, I think I said my Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. I did. And I'm out because now I'm just rambling. Peace.